The Farah Palmer Cup, proudly brought to you by Mitre 10. Hello and welcome to the Farah Palmer Cup Highlights Show. This week we have two all-or-nothing semi-finals coming your way, with the Auckland Storm scraping through to take on last year's champions, Canterbury. And coming up, we highlight what makes Canterbury so successful. But first, let's check out the semi-final between two sides that have been in form all season. But can they handle the pressure of the semi-finals? It's Waikato taking on the Manawatu Cyclones.
Hitter goes to ground, 5 metres out. Willison across the face to Carla Hohepa. Ball flicked around the corner. Good hands home, but great tackle needed to be made by Manawatu, the veteran. Manawatu captain on point early. Here's Simon. Very aware of the threat of Kennedy Simon with that great step. Kolonovali again. She's hard to stop. Tiffany around the ankles. Waikato pressing in the opening 2.5 minutes. Ellie, they've got numbers wide. They might not beat him because Ellie's so strong, and they've got it underneath it. No ball down, try given. What a start for Waikato and their captain, Chelsea Ellie.
She can see here the recycle ball. Chelsea looks to go wide. She sees the space open as Dellinger falls for the dummy, and she goes over for the first points.
Converts her own try. It's good from Ellie. It's a good start from the home team. 7 points to 0 in the semi. And this is a great chance, taking opportunity. It's wonderful ball off the top for Willison to now work with, too, as Simon roams in midfield. Lays it back quick for Baylor. Willison again. Ellie cut out ball this time, getting Flula into the action. Winiata very awake to that threat, though. Didn't allow the step to come in, and it's good counter-ruck. Untidy for Baylor to work with in the end, but again, Simon, she's carrying hard and carrying well, Kennedy Simon. Kolonovale.
Yeah. Playing advantage.
Manawatu have given away another penalty offside. They're under pressure early, are the Cyclones. Waikato here they come, hold Papa Barrett.
Got the advantage, Red.
Driving hard. So tough to stop. Here's the hooker. Now Baylor again digs in. Hohepa, China, that is. Now Natsua. Dangerous that close to the line. Baylor again's got Robbins Reti. Goes herself, the halfback. She's strong and robust. Ariana Baylor now put down. Inches away from the line. Kolonovale will play halfback and just go herself. Crashing over, and she's got it down as well. Well, Tanya Kolonovale has been prominent early, took it upon herself, and you ain't going to stop a halfback like that.
Yeah, great low body position and contact that Kolonovale offers there. And like you say, Ricky, she took it upon herself. She was like, I'm not mucking around here.
And they lead Manawatu 12 points to 0.
Set! 2 feet behind, 9.
Good scrum from Waikato for now Willison. Taking it to the line, and it's Brown who wraps her up around the ankles. Now they have to release and go again. Through the hands, quick hands they are. Hohepa, ball up over the top. It's floated forward though.
See, they find space. They come around the corner quite early here, and it's just a quick show of hands. Probably could have let it go just a couple of seconds before. But great defense from young Sturmy out there. She's containing Stacey Waka and Carla Hohepa quite well. Another kick not out.
Oh, another chance for Waikato. They're handing it back to them. And now here's the one-on-one. Flula with the step and another go. And now she's charging forward, tries to get the offload, does so for Willison in support.
No, leave it.
Back
13.
inside the 22 again. May's told to leave it alone.
Your player in the way.
Well, Papa Barrett. Maybe they look to keep it a bit tighter. Waikato.
Counter's good.
Baylor a little bit slow to get there. It was another good counter. Kolonovale on Talawandua. Got rid of her. With a tackle made by Sturmy. Big ball. Now they've got numbers. Surely Robbins Reti needed to give it, but she's going to use her footwork instead. Brown slipped off the tackle.
Again, Stacey Flula with the great run outside, the inside step, the outside step. Always hard to contain. And then just the recycle ball here. See them, they head back to the middle using their forwards, and then Baylor, along with Chelsea Elliott, the long ball there, and the great footwork from Shayel Robbins-Riti to go under for her team.
Waikato pinches that ball away. Nicely taken by Rachel Waikato, and that's a great ball for Mays. Support back inside from Olsen-Baker. Haven't seen a lot of Kaipo Olsen-Baker. Oh, Winiata tackled without the ball early by Robbins-Riti. Got her timing all sorts of wrong there.
Okay, 14, you're in the bin, mate.
Yes, certainly early tackle.
Playing advantage, one straight
Comes
down.
collapsed, and it's penalty against Levy. Poor Hepper. Trying to link up with Flula. Great hand, Stacey Flula. Now she's got some room to move. She's going to try and take on Mays. Firstly on the outside, chop back in field for Ellie. And Horpapa Barrett. Holmes from a standing start. Renee Holmes is where she's dangerous though. Good support from Heta.
Regathered.
Able to go again, Emily Heta. And take Waikato 15 metres out from the Manawatu line. Kolonovale drops the head, drops the shoulder, and away she goes. Baylor for Ellie. And out the back for Willison. They've got numbers here if they can get it to Flula. Surely this time. Well, their run started it. You cannot keep Stacey Flula out of the game and out of the try-scoring action for too long.
Yeah, it's only fitting that she scored that try because she's the one that got the initial burst down the left-hand side. Absolute twinkle toes from the smiling assassin.
Fourth try for Waikato at 24-0.
Absolutely.
And now Willison. So many options. Simon again just runs so hard into her opposite, Olsen-Baker. And penalty though.
Put the ball down, 9.
Trying to lift that ball away. Yeah, good start. Injection, Taylor Waterson, and now Winiata might have caught Waikato off guard here. She's got player wide, and Vaughan's got plenty of pace. Gets around Anderson. Willison coming across, or caught around the shoulder. That's going to be a penalty. Seatbelt tackle from Willison, but Manawatu still on a roll. Tepene, Brown, one way, then the other, changes her mind. Levy 6 metres short. Ball spits out the back for Lucy Brown again. Winiata, who started it all, the quick heads-up play. Mays, big wide cutout ball.
Sit!
Ellie, short for Horhepper, and now plenty of space. Carla Horhepper, who's the support that she's got. Flula looming up on the inside. Stacey Flula ghosting her way, fending her way through. And you'll have too much gas. That is a wonderful breakout try. The Waikato Stars combine and a line for a try.
Even that pass from Chelsea Elliott, just waiting it perfectly for Horhepper. You can see they both got big grins on their face. And Stacey Flula. And man, I never get sick of seeing her score tries.
She's been doing it a lot this year. And she's given Waikato a 31 points to 0 lead now over Manawatu. And the new halfback Lush will clear. For Winiata, flat, Vaughan, good tackle. Ellie and Willison in tandem. Plucked away. Again, pass doesn't go to hand, and it's just allowed that Waikato defence to rush up and reset. Tepene. Flula working in tight, and he's reeled away from that ruck. I think she's finding it amusing at the moment. We'll see. Stepping, Winiata. And there's ball back in field for Tavake. Lush for Mays. Takitemu Cook can't get rid of Flula as they usher her towards the sideline. Nice quick transfer though for Olsen-Baker. And she's just half a metre out as well. Lush is there, finally.
Try. Stay. Thank you. You gotta stay in the 15 next time.
As Jana Vaughan busts up through midfield. Always a danger. She's got plenty of pace. Got a couple of Waikato players coming across. Wonderful support run by Ferris. And then through the hands they go. Mays is there. Takitemu Cook outside. Manawatu. Oh, it's broken down at the last moment. And it pretty much sums up Manawatu's afternoon.
Happy with that?
In these last few minutes. So it's another good scrum. It's collapsed. So going to get a penalty, Manawatu. And running hard to the line again. Jana Vaughan just brilliant in the inside ball. Winning out to the footwork. And again, Mays puts it down. And they will look to spread. Winiata Perhaps looking for Vaughan. She's the danger. Mace holds on this time. Sturmy with some room, little bit of footwork, and Kahurangi Sturmy, that's a wonderful finish. And a testament to some perseverance for Manawatu. Have been well beaten, but they've stuck in it right till the end. And that'll be enough to see Waikato through to the Farah Palmer Cup final. They've beaten Manawatu 31-14 to go through to the decider.
Oh, look, finals footy is always going to be a battle right to the end like that. We knew Manawatu were coming up here to win it. But yeah, I'm proud of the girls. We got up in the first half, probably let it slip at the end a bit there, so we've just got to tidy that up as we head to finals next week.
We now have the biggest game on our hands. It's the North versus the South, with the Auckland Storm taking on Canterbury. The last time these two sides played each other was last year's final at Rugby Park. But can they do it again? Auckland have won 4 out of their 6 games, and Canterbury have gone through undefeated. But it all comes down to the semi-final knockout. But first, we caught up with the reigning champs to find out what makes them so successful.
I'm very proud to be in a team that has such rich history. I think culture is one of our major things we've been working on, and I think that just shows the success the last few years. Like, we just work on that so much, and it really does show out on the field. Being first year captain, obviously lots of learnings and it's a learning curve, but I've had such a great team around me that's really made my job quite easy. Great leaders, Kendra Coxage, Grace Brooker, upcoming leader. So yeah, I've just had lots of help around me, and it's made my job really a breeze. So that first game in 2017, I think that whole year was like a belief thing. I think we kind of lacked that at times. We were kind of surprised every time we'd come away with a win, because in previous years, we'd had like 100 points put on us. That first year, we started beating those teams that we never thought we could. I think getting that belief and then realising we actually can do it, why can't we be the champions? And yeah, so I think it's just kind of led on from there the last couple of years.
That 2017 game we won against Counters was still my favourite game of all time. With Toddy scoring in the last couple of minutes, I'll never forget the high we felt from that, and I think each year we just wanted to get that feeling back again after getting that taste of winning. 1, 2, 3, we've sort of got a motto that we want to keep moving the target, so just keep getting better and better. I think that's really led through the leaders and the coaches, keep challenging us at training and challenging ourselves in games.
It's not just about winning for us, it's about we want to win and be really proud of how we've won. We just want to improve each week, each game, and then each season as well. So yeah, it's just something we're continuously working on, trying to be that champion team.
And this is a very good team try.
Some people that have really driven the success and the culture and everything, I think Kendra Coxage stands out to me. She has high standards and she just brings that in every week. Like she's always on form, she's always, everything she's doing inside or outside of rugby. Well, we do have some great individual players, but our individual players work really well together, and I think we've just got a really good balance of players, and we're really focused on what's going to make the team better. New players coming up, we didn't have too many people leave since last season, and the new players that have come through have just been like a burst of energy, and really young talent has been really great addition to the team.
I feel like honoured, to be honest. Like, it's insane the work the girls have put in over the years, and it's just shown through the culture. Like, they know they have expectations and they're willing to put it on the field at training and then like show it in the game. So yeah, it just has really shown. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, especially with no crossover games. It's a bit unexpected, but we're doing our homework, we're putting in the work at training, and just excited for the challenge really. We're just really looking forward to it.
Well, we obviously know that the North teams, there's a lot of talent up north, and they've got pretty strong teams, so we're prepared for that. We know that we're going to have to step up coming into the semis and finals, but we can't wait for the challenge. That's what we've been waiting for the whole year.
It's always exciting footy, finals footy, so I think, just go out to training this week, it will just be another a level of intensity, and yeah, all the girls, you can already see after that game, everyone's just fizzing for the next, especially a home semi. It makes it even more special doing it in front of a home crowd.
Kia ora and welcome into Christchurch for Farah Palmer's semi-final. Tamaki Makaurau up against Waitaha Otatahi Air here at Canterbury Rugby's home ground, Rugby Park. Oh, good technique and tackling. Better pass, faster pass in order to exit the ball. Oh, but it's not out. And Lola Hare's got it. She darts through from the left wing. Burst of pace Anderson. Hard to bring down. Making metres over the 22 now for Canterbury. Pick and go. Again, every time they take the ball to ground, Canterbury have been able to crib a couple of valuable bits of real estate out there. Coxedge opts for Anderson again. Here's the skipper helping her, Alana Bremner. And again, a little general in Coxedge, just a little offload to the left. Brooker finds Jenkins out wide, hovering. Having another go at the line. This time it's Chelsea Bremner. She's stymied. Nellis. Again, this magnificent defence coming from Auckland, but taken quickly by Coxedge again. Offloads to McGovern, and she's over under the post as well. It's taken them 8 and a bit minutes, but they had patience has paid off, and they open the scoring in the first Farah Palmer Cup semi-final. Tongarua with the put-in at the back. Clean ball. Now, let's see what magic they can... Oh, great ball! What a bust through that move. Wonderful. And just didn't go to hand. It was a clear gap. Looking very organised at line-out time. Auckland now. And a little show and go and a terrific tackle, but able to offload the ball. Here she is, Maliapol, and getting it out wide to Princess Elliott, who's got all the wheels in the world, and she's going to go over for the first Auckland try. What a try!
It was the line out. This is the third line out that Shannon Leota has managed to get good front ball for their team, and it's just the offload here. Sylvia Brandt, Ruaheitamon, and it's Betu who made the correct decision here to offload, and it is all individual brilliance here on the outside of Brooker and through for a try, Princess Elliott.
And a little bit of trickery again from Dumont. And this time over the ball for Canterbury. Taken quickly again, a little tap quick, and Kendra Coxey says, I'm going to kick it forward, and the race is on, and I'm going to put pressure on Princess Elliott. Into the last 4 and a bit minutes of the first half. Semi-final 1 in 2020 Farah Palmer Cup. McGovern takes the ball to ground for Canterbury. Now pushing forward closer to that white try line. Haven't been here for a while, Canterbury. It's all been action down the other end. And ever so close now. The double team. Anderson gets driven back and she places the ball at the back. Once more. They threaten that try line. Greenslade, the loose head prop. Holds the head. Amy Roll, she got it over. And another despairing dive at that white line. There it is, placed by Chelsea Bremner, is it? Ran through the muck, dived through.
It really was the brilliant effort of Kendra Coxey that was able to get them over here, but look at this real simple try. It was almost as if the defenders weren't aware, and Bremner just straight over the goal line.
The ball, we've got the ball.
Anderson grabs a couple of metres.
Get it out!
One hand, it's pushed back to the deck. It's another heave forward from Nellis. Flat pass to McGovern, who's taken down in a good tackle, and the clean-out's good as well, as Anderson picks it up and driven forward by Greenslade and Todd. Greenslade picks it up in a right arm. Looking for that line, they're just metres away. And the crowd getting involved as well now, holding up very high. So many Auckland defenders around, as you would expect. Rule has the ball, covets the ball as she goes to ground. Out to McGovern, out wide to Sam Curtis. And the third Canterbury try, and what a blow again. 2 tries in 4 minutes for the Red and Blacks. Wow, what a statement just before half time.
Greg O'Rourke is on for Christchurch too, in flanker position taking Lucy Jenkins.
Now through Grace Brockett, finds a little line through the midcourt, and McGovern straight away from Brooker to McGovern. And as they finished the first half, so they've begun the second, have Canterbury. It's all big shove from the red and blacks, but look at that lovely pass out wide now, and they've got them guessing and found a gap and dropped the ball just as she was through the gap. Anderson slips it to McGovern. To Steinmetz, who's got the speed as well and gets tipped up. Great tackle. Now Coxedge again. Can the McGovern keep the ball? And does she get it down? What a try. Is that a hat-trick? They're awarding it. Liv McGovern has just scored a hat-trick. So from an opportunity right down the other end for Auckland, Canterbury have stormed their way up, and Livia McGovern has produced a bit of magic.
I don't think Auckland were aware that the game hadn't stopped.
It's been pinched by Canterbury, but it's still alive. And they flick it through their back line, and they've shown us already, have Auckland, that they've got some tricks like that. Wow, fantastic work, Moores. Now, what can she do with the ball? Keep it moving forward for the blue and whites. Pick and go, they go quickly. Fitzpatrick tries to give it. She's taken it over the white line.
What a response. It really came from Teresa Fitzpatrick, who just looked up, had a look and said, I'm going to take her on the outside, fed Natalia Moores, and the support play from Shannon Leota. A really awesome team try here. They just rumble, and we see the celebrations. Look at that, everyone, and they should be happy with their performance. What a bench. That's all I can say. I mean, they're just going to provide all that impact for this Canterbury team that are already strong and stacked.
Oh, look at that step. Look at that step, and it was only the slip that caused her to go to deck. Wow, forward momentum now really playing a part. Alicia Pearl-Nelson out wide. They're looking to get there as soon as they can to get over the line. And is it down? Yes, it is. Wow, we are in for a beaut finish here.
I wasn't sure whether that was the right option, but you look at Sylvia Brunt. She took the ball forward, nice and direct, set it up. Alicia Pearl-Nelson again able to get front foot ball for their team, but then they went left, and I thought that was where all the defence were, and it really was. I think it was Abraham that was able to dummy, shimmy, show her skill, and dot down for the Auckland Storm team.
Kendra Coxedge offloads. Nellis takes on the tacklers and drives right through. Oh my goodness, what a try.
And this is where the momentum comes from. Isn't she just a little legend? And it's the really quick pass there from the Canterbury player that really unleashed Cindy Nellis that we spoke about her earlier today. She almost reminded me of a Melissa Rusco, actually, with her running technique.
Again, still, as you would in the semi-final. Try your luck, bursting through and making lots of ground. Oh, and she just cannot hold it. Still trying for that edge. Canterbury still looking for more points. And Gapper follows up her kick. What a terrific little movement. Oh, and it's out to McGovern. No. Brushing aside the tacklers. They're lining up to get that ball in hand. Is it Brooker who's going to put the finishing touches? Or is it? And that is over the ball again. The whistle goes for Auckland. But it is Canterbury who have scored at crucial times and have played a fantastic team game, and they have beaten Auckland by 36-21.
Oh, it was amazing. The girls put a solid effort in for the whole 80. We knew we would have to with a team like Auckland, and we did, and we're just so excited to make it through to the final.